Pathfinder. More like Mathfinder, am I right? Well, actually, there's all the books and all the numbers, and it's just so much to it, you know what I'm saying? No, but really, I think I don't hate myself enough to spend 13 hours trying to learn how to make a character.
It's actually really simple and only takes like 10 minutes.
What's next? You need me to write a thesis paper on multiple attacks?
It's literally just -5.
And have you seen the rule book? This thing's so thick you can't find anything in it. Shut up. Howdy, my name is Nonat, and today I wanted to make a short and sweet little video about what I believe to be the single most important resource to any Pathfinder 2e players. Whether you're new or experienced, this will be incredibly useful to you, and 99% of the people watching this video are probably already aware it exists and use it liberally. But this video is for that 1%. If even 10 people watch this video and learn about this resource, then this was a successful upload. Look, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I don't like the Pathfinder 2e core rulebook. It's big, it's clunky, and some things are in really weird sections. If you want to build an alchemist, you need to find what alchemical items you can make. Well, I don't even know if I remember. I think they're in treasure? Yep, if you're looking to see exactly what kind of alchemical items you can craft, you're going to need to filter through the treasure section. Meaning you'll have to find the alchemical items section, and then also the bombs, the elixirs, and it's not exactly easy to know how everything works, you know? It's easy to forget just how clunky this whole book is, especially for new players starting out. When they don't even know the rules, trying to filter through and find different things that aren't super apparent is really hard to do, and I'm sure that has turned more than a few people off of the system. Well, if you've thought about playing Pathfinder 2e, but the core rulebook itself turned you off, please give it another chance and use Archives of Nethys. Archives of Nethys is a fantastic resource which contains every single piece of every single rule from every single book and every single supplement for Pathfinder 2e completely for free. And no, this is not pirating. You don't need to download anything illegal. You don't need to feel bad about this. Archives of Nethys is partnered with Paizo, the developers of Pathfinder. They are partner products, and Paizo has allowed Archives of Nethys to put every single rule up on the website for free. This means if you want to play Pathfinder 2e, you want to give it a try, you do not need to spend a cent. You can go to Archives of Nethys right now, click Pathfinder 2nd Edition at the top of the screen, and then on the sidebar you will see everything from classes to items to spells to even monsters. All of the bestiary monsters are right on Archives of Nethys. Whether you're a player or a GM, you can find literally anything on Archives of Nethys. And while I squeeze myself into the corner of the video, let me show you a little cheat I do even mid-game, because so many of my games are online. I'm already at a computer nowadays. If you open a new tab or a new search, or even just type it in the top bar and just look up blank space 2e. You don't need to put Pathfinder, you don't need to put Pathfinder 2e, you don't have to put 2nd edition. You just put blank 2e, Archives of Nethys will pop up immediately. If you forget what the goblins to hit bonus is, you type in Goblin Monster 2e, or if you need to check out the Elven Ancestry feats, type in Elf Feats 2e. If you forget what a specific feat does, double slice, 2e, it pops up right then, right there. I do this constantly in the middle of sessions. If I need to fact check something, I don't need to pause the game, and most of the time it is faster than opening the rulebook. Not only that, it is better organized than the rulebook. If you need to look up anything, you can look up character creation 2e, and Archives of Nethys will pop up with all of the text from the book in a slightly more manageable orientation format. I have been using Archives of Nethys since I started playing Pathfinder 2e, and yes, I will fully admit, I use that website more than my core rulebook, and I'm not ashamed of that. It's a fantastic website, and it's there for a reason. So whether you don't like the core rulebook, or you don't have enough money to buy the core rulebook, but you want to try out and research Pathfinder 2e, Archives of Nethys is your best friend. Go check them out. I'll leave a link in the description and the pinned comment below. And seriously, guys, If you really appreciate their content, because so many of us do, and they make the game so easy to research, consider pledging to the Archives of Nethys Patreon. The Patreon is criminally under-supported, and it helps keep the website running and is a great way to show appreciation for this amazing website that they are doing all by themselves. Oh, and I didn't mention it, but Archives of Nethys also has every single rule for Pathfinder 1st Edition and Starfinder, all available right on that single website. Rosewind LLC on Patreon is doing all of this for no money, just partnering with Paizo to make all of this available. So if you can afford it, I highly, highly suggest you pledge to their Patreon. This video is not sponsored. I've never spoken to Rosewinds. This is me personally vouching for a product, in quotation marks, that I support wholeheartedly. I believe it is so useful to so many tables that it is worth talking about and plugging in its own right. So thank you, Archives of Nethys, for doing what you do. Thank you for keeping it so up to date. A new book comes out and it's on Nethys within a week. It's so impressive. So thank you so much for doing what you do. And thank y'all for watching and hopefully at least checking out the Archives of Nethys Patreon to help support an amazing developer. Don't leave yet. If you enjoy human suffering, you're gonna wanna stick around. This Friday the 20th at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we'll be doing a very special stream. We're gonna chill, we're gonna talk Pathfinder, maybe play some video games, but this stream is going to have some very special donation goals. These are goals that the chat can work together to reach by donating, obviously, and as they reach each goal, they will immediately receive that reward. Namely, me working through this devil box. This is the Hot Sauce Challenge book, and every time we reach the next threshold of donation goal, I will be trying the next hottest hot sauce. They go from very mild to incredibly painful at the tippy top. Those are your primary motivation, but there are two major milestones to hit as well that will be very exciting. The first one is if we raise $500 on stream. That'll cover pretty much all of my Gen Con expenses, so that's really awesome. And to celebrate that, I am going to let you, the YouTube audience, make a video. If we hit that $500 goal, I will make a YouTube community post, and the most liked comment on that post will become a video here on the Nonat1's channel. And if we somehow blow the dono goals out of the water and we somehow make $1,000, I will release a custom Pathfinder 2e one-shot adventure on DriveThruRPG completely for free forever. Everyone will be able to download it and play it and check it out completely free on DriveThruRPG for the rest of time. That's Friday the 20th at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There will be games, there will be hot sauce, and there will be tears. I hope to see you there, y'all. That's it for me, guys. I just wanted to make a short, sweet, and simple video talking about this because I feel like there's people out there who don't know Nethys exists. It's so useful, it's incredible, and without it, I would be so much slower as a dungeon master if I had to pick up the book, flip through the pages, and find everything individually rather than typing in Goblin Warrior 2e and getting a stat block. So keep it in mind, links in the description. Shout out to my own patrons, which is weird to talk about my amazing patrons while I'm plugging someone else's Patreon. Of course, there's links in the description to my Patreon as well, but these guys help me pay rent, and it's fantastic, and I wouldn't be able to do what I do without them. So thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and until next time, like the video and subscribe, Nonat1s!